Recently, Nintendo has announced a new game that I think will become Nintendo's latest hidden gem. It's a game that allows you to open up your opportunities, express your creativity in many different ways, while also giving you the attributes and tools necessary in game development. And that game has been called Game Builder Garage. Now, if you guys and gals aren't familiar with this new game announcement, Game Builder Garage, it's essentially a new way to develop video games in a very simplistic and easy way. It gives you a very easy use of interface and really just gives you a small tiny push of information that game developers use on the regular, and then allows you to open your mind and create many different scenarios, characters, and levels the way you would like to. If you guys and gals aren't familiar, there is a different game called Dreams. It's actually a very fun game that released on PlayStation consoles. I think it primarily released on the PlayStation 4, and it was a very groundbreaking game. It allowed you to create so many different scenarios with an easy user interface as well, and allowed you to just do so many things, pushing the power of what was currently on the PlayStation 4 and creating whatever you wanted, whatever you dreamed of. I saw a lot of crazy inventions from a lot of talented individuals when I watched Dream gameplay. I saw people creating Mario 64 that was a playable game on the PlayStation. I saw many different things like Crash Bandicoot and so many dynamic, beautiful levels coming out from so many talented individuals, and it was all made available with the use of the Dreams UI engine, and that's something that Nintendo wants to hit on the nail very hard. I get a very big Nintendo Labo kind of vibe from this new game's announcement. You know, it seems like something that's very Mario Maker-esque mashed in with a Nintendo Labo vibe with vibrant and poppy characters that will shine out and sort of teach you the basics of game development and just allow you to create whatever you want. I actually saw a very unique video. I'll try to put it up here for you, but it was basically a recreation of the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild ancient temple level. It was like one of the first or second levels that you played in the beginning of the game, and it taught you the basics of using a magnet to proceed through that temple, and it's just very uniquely made. Obviously, it's not Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild comparable when it comes to graphics, but what you're allowed to do with this simplistic engine is just absolutely outstanding, and I think that this game is going to really shine when it releases on June 11th and for $30. I think $30 is going to be the big deal for this game. I mean, $30 for an engine that allows you to do whatever you want, that teaches you the basics of game development and probably even some of the advanced strats to do, all while keeping your mind in a happy and playful environment, is something that a lot of kids actually look up for. I know when I was young, I really pushed for game development. I enjoyed the idea of creating games, but I found coding a very difficult thing for me to do. I looked up at some of the greats like Shigeru Miyamoto and Satoru Iwata, who were both well known for their gaming design and programming benefits, and I wondered if I was ever going to be able to push to become like that. Unfortunately, my dreams fell short when I found it a little too difficult to learn the basics of coding at my age, but I think I'm gonna pick this title up and give it a go. I mean, it seems like a very basic thing that a lot of people can use to create such amazingly structured video games. I know that Unity also uses a tool that's very similar to this, and it's actually free to use on their softwares as well, that is very conjointed with putting certain things together and routing certain quote-unquote cable boxes to other boxes to influence in-game player decisions or influence in-game map changes. This is something that's very similar in the Unity program, and I think that this was really well taken from Unity and put into a Nintendo vibe way onto the Nintendo Switch for a mass amount of users to go out and use. Also, there's something that's very cool that we haven't seen Nintendo ever do with any of their other Nintendo Switch games, and that's allowing for USB mouse support to be added into this game. You can use your USB mouse of any type as long as you plug it into your dock and use it in game to drag and drop and select multiple different things to make your editing easier, since this is a rather drag and drop type of game, and I think that that's just very unique. I think Nintendo's going to be taking a lot of notes of the user reactions from that. Hopefully they can implement something very similar into Mario Maker 2 because I've been seeing a lot of praise for this future and future titles, and I think that Nintendo's going to learn a very big lesson about this title. Again, I hope that this doesn't become a hidden gem. I hope that this becomes a game that blows up, but from right now how I'm looking at it, I'm seeing it as a hidden gem. Not a lot of people are too interested in game development, but I do believe that when this game releases on June 11th and that this title gets explored more and more by various streamers and casual players, creating many majestic new levels and characters, people will gain interest and they would love to give this game a try on their own system. Hopefully this can go out of the way and create more young developers to lead the next front for Nintendo and for many different other generations of gaming as well. I'm always happy to see a video game leading our future minds of tomorrow, and I hope that this really does encourage a lot of people, myself included, to start thinking deeper about video game development and sort of understanding how easier it can be once you learn a lot of the basics. But overall, I really want to hear what you guys and gals think about this new game title being released. Do you think that it's going to be a hidden gem, or do you think that it's going to be something even higher than that? What do you think about Nintendo implementing the USB mouse support? I would love to hear your thoughts down in the comments down below. If you like this video and you want to see more, make sure to hit that like and that subscribe button and let me know down in the comments what you think about this game and its unique attributes. And that's really all. Thank you guys and gals for watching, and peace out.